Hello guys, in this video I am going to discuss one of the best career option after MBBS is Union Public Service Commission Combined Medical Service Examination, which is called UPSC CMS. So for this year this CMS examination have been completed in July 14th, it seems. On July 14th, the exam has been completed. The interview, the personality test has been done, and the results have been published. Why I'm doing this video is just to make aware that you have a wonderful option immediately after doing your MBBS is writing this UPSC CMS exam, which offers you a flexibility in securing a central government job in railways and in CGHS, that is in central government health services. So in this video I'm going to just describe about what are the posts which are included in this examination, and what are the rules and regulations that you need to be taken care of. I'm not going to discuss each and every point of this notification. I'm just going to discuss about the most important points which will be useful for most of the people. So you have to register through online through this website, that is UPSC online.nic.in. By going through this website you can apply for this UPSC CMS exam, and mostly this UPSC CMS notification is released on for this year it is released on April 10th. So mostly it will be released around March and April month. So you should be if you are willing to appear for this exam, please be in touch with the website around around March and April month of the 2025. So mostly by this time you will be getting the notification. So let's dive into the notification. So this notification usually says that there will be what is the time period through which you can apply, and what are the rules and regulations that you should be taken care of before applying for this examination, and how will be the examination mode. The mode is usually it's a pen and paper method. So it's not an computer method, it's a pen and paper method. That is, you will be given question paper and you have to bubble the options. It's a completely pen and paper method. So you don't get a system just like a neet PG or INICT. It's a completely pen and paper method exam. So after the examination you will be called for personality test, which is also called interview by many others. So I'm going to discuss each and everything in the next part of my video. So here this is the notification, and the candidates are generally required to apply online through UPSC online.nic.in. Only, no other mode is allowed for the submission of application. And here you should be very taken care of is centers for examination. There are roughly around only 41 centers across the India for conducting this examination. There are there are not much centers available across the India. There are only 41 centers are available across the India for writing the examination. So mostly I think around two centers per one state, or maybe one center for one state will be available. So this is the most important point that you should be addressed, that is the categories for which you are writing, the categories for which you are going to select after writing this examination, or the categories which are available. Is there will be two categories. That is, first one is category 1 and second one is category 2. For category 1 you will be appointed as medical officer in Central Health Service Hospital in general duty medical officers subcadre of Central Health Services. For this year it was around 163 posts for the CGHS service. That is for category 1. Category 1 will be CHS, that is general duty medical officer in Central Health Services. For category 2 there will be ADMO, that is assistant divisional medical officer in the railways. For this year the post was around 450. And another one is general duty medical officer in New Delhi Municipal Council, that was around 14 posts. And third one is general duty medical officer grade 2 in MCD, which is also called Municipal Corporation of Delhi, that was around 200 posts. So for this year it was roughly around 870, it was around somewhere around above 800 posts for this year. They have been released this notification for filling up the 800 posts of these medical officers. So for every year, for each year there will be separate number which will be allotted for these services. These numbers may change year to year. So for next year, the count may increase or count may decrease. They will uh, give the count depending upon the available vacancies. So these are the vacancies that you should be taken care of. Once the notification is released for the year 2025, I'll make a separate video explaining the each and every part in the notification. So I'm going to just give an idea of how this examination is going to conduct. So after writing the examination, this is the basic categories for which you are going to be appointed if you qualify for this examination. And in this video, I'm also going to discuss the syllabus which you are going to which they are going to ask for the examination. So this is the syllabus for written examination. There will be two papers, that is paper 1 in the morning and paper 2. There will be paper 1 in the morning, which is for around 250 marks, and paper 2 in the evening, that is in the afternoon session, that will be around for 250 marks. So there will be two papers. So here there's a written examination, so 250 marks in the morning and 250 marks in the evening session. So there will be total 500 marks written examination. After that, you will be, if you are selected, then you will be called for a personality test. The personality test will be carrying 100 marks. So for total 600 marks, you are going to write, you're going to give your examination is for 600 marks, 500 for theory and 100 for personality test. So for this 250 marks for paper 1, the subjects for paper 1 is general medicine and pediatrics. So total questions in paper 1 will be 120. So each question will be carrying somewhere around 2.03 marks, some 2.03, because once you divide 250 marks with 120, you're going to get somewhere around 2.03 or 2 point something you're going to get. So each question is going to be carry a mark of 2.03 or 2.69 something. I'm exactly not aware of. So out of these 120 questions, 96 questions are from general medicine and 24 questions are from pediatrics. So from general medicine, what are the topics that they are going to ask on? So these are the main. First from cardiology, and from respiratory diseases, from gastrointestinal, genitourinary and neurology, hematology, endocrinology, metabolic disorders, and from infections, that is communicable diseases, viruses. These are all the from communicable diseases they are going to ask. So a little bit of microbiology also they are going to ask, and a little bit of pharmacology related to this microbiology, that is the drug of choices also they are going to ask, and the nutrition chapter, and dermatology, musculoskeletal system, psychiatry, and they are also going to focus on some common emergency medicine, common poisoning, snake bite, tropical medicine, critical care medicine, and some psychiatric topics, and vaccination. This is most important thing which they are also going to ask in SPM topic also. And coming to the pediatric, some common childhood emergencies, basic newborn care, milestones. So these are all the paper 1 topics which they are going to ask, and birth defects, immunization in children, and national programs related to child health. So these are the topics which they are going to ask in paper 1. Paper 1 comprises of 120 questions. Out of them are 96 questions are from general medicine and 24 questions were from pediatrics. So first paper mostly ask the questions from general medicine and pediatrics. Coming to the paper 2, paper 2 is also comprises of around 250 marks. So these comprises of the subjects of surgery, ops gynae, and social and preventive medicine, that is SPM. So in the evening paper they are going to ask from surgery, obstetrics and gynecology subject, and from social and preventive medicine. So out of this 120 questions, 40 questions will be from surgery, 40 questions will be from SPM, and 40 questions will be from OBG. And the surgery not only includes general surgery, but they also are going to ask from ENT, that is ear, nose, throat, ophthalmology, traumatology, and also from a little bit from orthopedics also. So the general surgery part mainly involves all the general surgery topic like wounds, infections, tumors, lymphatic blood vessels, and the breast topic, and the GIT topic they are going to ask, and urological surgery and neurosurgery, otorhinolaryngology, thoracic surgery, orthopedic surgery. So they are going to mostly focus on each and every surgical topic comprising related with the surgery. And they are also going to ask from obstetric gynecology, obstetrical conditions like antenatal, intranatal, postnatal conditions, management of normal labors and complicated labor, and from gynecology on applied anatomy and applied physiology of menstruation and fertilization, and normal delivery, safe delivery practices, high risk pregnancy and management, abortions, intrauterine growth retardation, medical legal examinations in OBGY, including rape. So, and they are also going to focus on these contraceptives, mode of methods of contraceptives, and urban rural surroundings, MTP, medical termination of pregnancy. These are all the topics which they are going to ask from OBGY. And coming to the SPM, so from social and preventive medicine, they are mainly focused on these topics, which just you make a note of all these topics and try to read all these topics from standard textbooks, because mostly they'll ask the questions from the standard textbooks. So these are the topics which they are mostly going to ask. Okay, in this part, I'm going to discuss about the each and every step of the UPSC CMS examination. So once the notification have been released, then they will give a time period for your registration and payment. Mostly the examination fees is around 500 rupees for OC candidates, and it will be completely free from, it is free of cost from BC and SC/ST candidates. Mostly it is around 500 rupees for OC candidates, open category candidates, and it's free for BC, SC and ST OBC, SC and ST candidates, completely free. So you have to register with your details. After registration and doing your payment, they will give a time for editing your details also. Once the registration is completed, if you have entered any wrong information, or if you have entered any any spelling mistakes in your application form, they will give a time period of around 2 to 3 days or around 1 week for editing your details. So during this time period, you can edit your details which you have registered for the examination. So after you have registered for the examination, then you have to download your hall ticket before 1 week before the exam. So after downloading your hall ticket, that is or admit card, then you have to appear for the exam. So after appearing for the exam, they will release, after exam is done, that is both the, you have to write both the shifts, that is paper 1 and paper 2. If you don't appear for paper 2, or if you don't appear for paper 1, then they will not consider your single paper, and they will not consider you as an they will not give you a result. So you have to appear for both paper 1 and paper 2. That is, usually it will be paper 1 on morning and paper 2 will be in the afternoon session. So after appearing for paper 1 and paper 2, then results will be published. That is, the combined score of paper 1 and paper 2 will be published. In these results, they are not going to release the scores, but they are only going to release the hall ticket numbers of those who are selected. That is, only the hall ticket numbers of those who are selected will be published in the results. So if your hall ticket number is in the list, then you are selected for the personality test. If your hall ticket number is not in the list, then it indicates that you're not selected for the personality test or for the interview. So just check your just search for your number whether it is present in the result or not. So once it is present, then you should be ready for the personality test. So you should be in touch with the website, that is UPSC CMS website. So they will release the schedule for the personality test or for the interview. So once they release the schedule, that is the time, the date and the time for which you have to attend for the personality test. So once they will release the schedule for the personality test, you have to go in person with all the original documents which you have going to upload. So after results being published and the schedule is being published, you have to fill DAF means detailed application form. So you have to fill the detailed application form. In this detailed application form, they are going to ask to upload some of the original documents. So the documents which are going to upload in DAF form, that is detailed application form, you have to take all those original documents along with you in person to the UPSC Bhavan, which is in New Delhi, for interview. The personality test or the interview is going to be happen in New Delhi. So you have to go for New Delhi. For after being the schedule is published, then you have to be prepared for the personality test. Take the originals with you for the personality test. So after you have attended the personality test, then the final selected candidates list will be published. So just you have to check whether your name is there in the final selected candidate list or not. So there will be two results. Initial result will be after the examination. So after the examination, if your name is there, then it indicates that you are selected for personality test. After personality test, then you have to check your name in the final candidature list. So if the name is your name is there for the final candidature list, then mostly it indicates that you are going to be that you are selected for a either category 1 or for category 2 post. The category 1 post, as I've already discussed in my last part, that is category 1 is mainly for central medical health office, general duty medical officers for central health services. Coming to the category 2, it is in railways and New Delhi municipal corporation. In that post comprises of category 2. So this is the complete this is the outline of UPSC CMS examination. Initially registration and payment, followed by they will giving a time for you to edit your details, then downloading your hall ticket just before the 1 week or 2 week before the examination. After you have to appear for the examination, you have to appear for both the shift, that is morning shift and the afternoon shift. Then results will be published. The results does not comprise of your marks, it generally comprises of the all those hall ticket numbers who are qualified for the personality test. Then you have to go for the personality test according to the schedule. After your personality test, then they will release the compiled score, that is the compiled score of the written for 500 and the personality test of 100. So they will release a total 600 marks score for 600 marks. So if you have got somewhere around 400 out of 600, or someone will get 390 for 600, so they will release a compiled marks of both, that is combination of combining your exam theory marks and the personality test marks, and they will release the final selected candidature list. So if you have liked the content, please like the video and share it with your friends. And thanks for watching. If you are new to this channel, please just subscribe so that you may get the video whenever it is uploaded. Thank you.